What's frustrating about this is that the City of Edmonton City Council has been put in the position of lone defenders of this, even though our role was quite minor. And the consultation with the communities was being done by an independent group, and we were told that's what was happening. Where are the federal and provincial governments on this? Where are they as far as hosting meetings in the neighboring communities to explain the importance of this? Where's the health minister or her staff? We haven't seen them. I haven't seen them. And so City Council, and me in particular, are left defending safe injection services, which I feel really strongly is important to save the lives of vulnerable people in the inner city. But it's almost like the federal and provincial governments are only too comfortable to let the city take all the heat. They've downloaded budget onto us in the past by abandoning services. This time they're downloading outrage onto the city. And frankly, I'm not impressed. People in the neighboring communities are really ticked off, and I end up explaining myself over and over. But I get their frustration too. It feels like to these inner city communities, like they just keep getting piled on or piled upon with more and more social responses. Unless and until we diffuse housing around Edmonton and diffuse some of these social service responses, we will concentrate it in the inner city. There are areas in the west, the south, south central, northeast that need services too, and southeast. So why do we focus always on Boyle-McCauley, Central, McDougall? That is completely unfair. If we do not diffuse this, one of two things will happen. We will be left with a ghetto in Edmonton, and my head will explode. One of those two things will happen.